So today I'm going to talk to you about the best camera deals for Black Friday, starting at about $500 to $3,000. So if you are a beginner, I would say if you are in the $500 range, just go for the Canon M50. I think this is a great camera. There are not a ton of APS-C lenses, but for most people that are just like on the beginner level, I think this is a good camera to get. If you are mainly interested in video, I would get the Sony ZV-E10. This doesn't have a shutter, it has an electronic shutter, and you can actually do some photo with it, but it's primarily focused for video. So get that camera if you are mainly just focusing on making YouTube videos or other video related content. Now, if you have a little bit more money, around $800 to $900, get the Canon RP. This is a full frame camera. You have access to tons of Canon lenses. I think this is kind of the sweet spot if you can afford it. It doesn't have the best sensor on it, but if you're just making videos and you're taking photos with a tripod, this is the best way to go. Okay, so let's step it up a notch. If you are in the $1,300 range, I would just get the Canon R8. This is actually an upgrade from the Canon RP. You're gonna get the 10-bit video features, you're gonna get 4K, 30, and 60. This is kind of the sweet spot if you want to get into content creation, if you're really serious about video work, and if you want a solid camera for autofocus. Now, you're not going to have all the image stabilization. It's not that bad though. You can just, as long as you have a tripod, you're going to be completely fine. But I think this is an incredible camera for the price of $1,300 right now. This is a really good Black Friday deal too. Now, if you have a little bit more money, and this is kind of my top recommendation, this is a camera that's not on sale for Black Friday, but the Sony a6700, if you can get it you can get it around $1,400. This is my camera of choice just because of all the features it has. It has the best video features, it has the best photo features. It's an incredible camera. I personally use it for like wildlife or anything close up, and then I use my Sony ZV-E1 for everything else. But the a6700, I just love the grip, I love the small form factor. And then if you are at the $2,000 range, there are not a ton of deals at this price, but the Sony a7C II I think is the best bang for what you get. You can get the a7 IV. I think that's going to be a really good deal right now going on for Black Friday, but the a7C II is just a little bit better camera, and I think it's going to give you a lot better of those AI features that a lot of us are wanting right now. It's also a much smaller camera, and that's something that I prefer, but I know a lot of us prefer the better ergonomic grip, and if you are someone like that, I would go for the a7 IV. If you're looking at the $2,000 range, these are going to be the best deals. I think the a7 IV is going to be the sweet spot for what you can get. It's going to have pretty much all the same features as the a7C II, but if you're looking for a really good deal, check out the a7 IV. Okay, now let's say you want to spend a little bit more money. There are not a ton of deals out there right now unless you go and spend $3,000. There's a really good deal on the Sony a7R5. I don't have an affiliate link to this website. It's Abe's of Maine. I know it sounds like a weird website, but they actually sell a ton of camera gear. They actually don't charge sales tax for whatever reason, and a lot of their camera gear is really cheap. I'm not 100% sure why it's so cheap, but you can get the Sony a7R5 for $3,000, which it's regularly $3,800. If you look everywhere else right now, it's around $3,500. So if you want to be safe and you want to get it from some more reputable company, you can get it at that price tag for $3,500, but you can get it for $3,000. I've heard good things about Abe's of Maine. I think they're a good company, but I'm not sure if they have the same warranty for Sony camera gear. So if you have an issue with it, like in a few months or something, you might not have that coverage. Whereas if you buy it from a reputable company like BH Photo or Amazon, you're gonna have a much better warranty with it. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.